Welcome, everyone. Today, we're revisiting a fascinating moment in pop culture history that has recently resurfaced and sparked a lot of discussion online. It involves none other than Kim Kardashian, one of the most recognizable faces in the world today. But this story takes us back more than a decade ago, to a time when Kim's career was still evolving, her image was still being defined, and fashion trends looked very different from what we see now. An old magazine cover and photo shoot of Kim Kardashian has reappeared on the internet, and fans are saying she looks almost unrecognizable. This throwback cover dates back over 10 years ago, when Kim was making her mark as a reality TV star and beginning to step into the fashion spotlight. The photo shoot was bold, glamorous, and a reflection of the beauty standards of that time. But looking at it now, many people can hardly believe it's the same Kim we see dominating runways, campaigns, and social media today. The photos show Kim styled with heavy makeup, strong brows, glossy lips, and a hairstyle that feels very early 2010s. The overall look reflects the dramatic, high-glamour aesthetic that was popular in that era. Lots of smoky eyes, intense contouring, and statement accessories. Compared to her present-day style, which is often sleek, minimal, and fashion-forward, the transformation is striking. Fans who came across the resurfaced cover began sharing side-by-side comparisons of Kim then and now. Some expressed pure shock, saying they would not have recognized her if her name wasn't on the magazine. Others pointed out that while Kim's features are still there, it's her styling, makeup, and even the photography trends of that decade that make her appear so different. After all, magazine covers from that era had their own editing styles, with glossy finishes and airbrushed effects that don't match today's more natural, high-definition standards. It's also important to remember where Kim was in her career at the time. Over 10 years ago, she was still primarily known as part of the Kardashian-Jenner reality TV family. Her fashion influence was just starting to grow, and she was still experimenting with different looks. She hadn't yet fully embraced the minimalistic and refined aesthetic she's known for today, which blends high-fashion couture with understated elegance. That evolution came later, especially as she began working closely with top designers, stylists, and beauty experts. In many ways, this resurfaced cover tells the story of how much Kim has transformed, not just in appearance, but also in identity. The woman who once posed for flashy magazine spreads has since built a billion-dollar empire, launched successful beauty and fashion businesses, and established herself as one of the most influential figures in pop culture. Her image has matured alongside her career, proving her ability to adapt, reinvent, and remain relevant in an industry where trends change almost daily. Social media reactions to the resurfaced photo shoot have been mixed, but highly engaging. Some fans look back with nostalgia, saying they remember when the cover first came out and that it brings back memories of a different time in fashion. Others have been more focused on the dramatic differences, comparing Kim's early looks to her current polished style. A few even noted that the resurfaced images are a reminder of how beauty standards themselves have changed. What was considered glamorous 10 years ago might look outdated today. The resurfaced cover also highlights something important about celebrity culture. The way public figures are constantly evolving, both in how they present themselves and in how they are perceived by audiences. Kim Kardashian has always been at the forefront of conversations about beauty, style, and influence. Over the years, she has faced scrutiny, admiration, and endless comparisons, but her ability to remain a headline name shows the strength of her brand. Fashion experts who revisited the photo shoot also pointed out that the styles of that era were distinctly different from today's trends. Heavy contouring, thick lashes, glossy lips, and voluminous hairstyles were in demand at the time. Now, we're in an age where makeup trends often emphasize natural finishes, clean lines, and subtle glam. Kim herself has been a major force in shaping those newer trends through her own beauty lines and public appearances. One interesting thing about the story is how it reveals the cyclical nature of fashion and beauty. What feels outdated now may very well come back into style in the future. After all, the bold makeup of the early 2010s was influenced by even earlier decades, and we continue to see older looks making comebacks. Perhaps in another 10 years, people will look back at Kim's current style and say the same thing. that it feels unrecognizable compared to what's trendy then. But beyond the fashion analysis, the Resurfaced magazine cover serves as a reminder of Kim's journey. From her beginnings as a reality TV personality to her current position as a business mogul, advocate, and trendsetter, Kim has always found ways to reinvent herself. Each era of her career is marked by a distinct style, and this old photo shoot is just one chapter in her long and fascinating story. It also sparks a bigger conversation. How do we, as fans, respond when we see old photos of celebrities? Do we judge their past looks harshly because we're comparing them to today's standards, or do we appreciate them for what they were in that moment? In Kim's case, it seems the resurfaced photos are a mix of both. Nostalgia for her early career and amazement at just how much she's changed. No matter where you stand, one thing is certain. Kim Kardashian's ability to stay in the spotlight for more than 15 years, while constantly evolving, is no small feat. The resurfaced cover may show a version of her that feels unrecognizable, but it's also proof of her versatility and her talent for transformation. So, what do you think? Do you agree with fans who say the old photo shoot makes her look like a completely different person, or do you think her essence has always remained the same, no matter the styling? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments, and share this video with friends who love a good throwback story. Your support means the world, and I'll see you in the next one.